So Joe Biden was at a campaign event, and a volunteer from the ACLU asked him if he would support the repealing the Hyde Amendment, which was put into place, I believe it was 1976, 1977, something like that, which basically forbid federal funding through the Medicaid program for abortion services, and this disproportionately affects low-income people and people of color, because obviously, if you don't have a lot of money or resources, it's going to make it less likely that you're able to get those healthcare services that are needed, because they can often be times expensive, and if your insurance doesn't cover that, then what are you going to do at that point if that's the decision that you have come to? So just kind of a nutwell. So in the video with the ACLU volunteer, I believe it's asked twice to Biden, and then he said yes, that he did support the repealing it, but now his campaign has come out and backtracked and say no, that actually he doesn't support that. He thought the question was about something else. I think they said it was about these funds maybe being used in different countries or something like that. So he's again backtracked from this position. So it sounds like he doesn't support, the use of Medicaid funds for abortion services when they're needed by women in need, low-income women. And like I said, this amendment disproportionately affects, low-income women, as well as, people of color who are less likely to have the, resources that they need. So they would need to access it through their health insurance, through their Medicaid insurance. Which, to be eligible for Medicaid, you have to be low income. So just another kind of troubling example of how really out of touch Joe Biden is with the average, person in the United States. And just another, I think, example, in my opinion, that he is, just running to become president, and once in office, he's not going to enact any of these type of progressive policies that our country and the rest of the world really needs at this point, because of all of the inequity and crises that we are facing, from needing, Medicare for all, free college, protecting, reproductive rights of women, climate change, vis-a-vis a Green New Deal or some iteration of that, drastically reducing our military industrial complex, reining in Wall Street. Joe Biden has a horrible record on all of these issues, in my opinion, and his first saying that he did support the repeal of the Hyde Amendment, and then now his campaign is backtracking and saying, oh no, he thought he was saying yes to something else. Just another prime example of that. Peace.